It is Sunday at 4 in the morning. If you don't already know, I'm going to James Madison University in the fall, and this is my freshman orientation.
The flight was good. We slept the whole time. I feel so much better because we both stayed up all night, and we were like, we couldn't even walk. We were so tired.
Sign off, go to bed, I think. We have a huge day tomorrow with orientation. It starts at 7 in the morning and it ends at like 5. So I'll be at the school all day. So I just need to go to bed. And I'm just gonna prepare, put my clothes out so I can sleep a little longer because I'm gonna be so dead from all this traveling saga. Like, we got, I think 4 layovers. It just kept pushing back the time. So it is now almost 10 o'clock, but I have to show you guys something before I go to bed. I'm so happy. We have tons of dorm decor items in here for my room. I'm so excited. Packages I've sent my grandma. My bedding came in. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's from PB Teen. I'm really excited. Look at all this stuff. Okay, I'm finally in my pajamas, as y'all can tell. It's been a long 24 hours. Lots of layovers and delays and craziness from flying, but I am actually gonna go over and try to do a video about all of that dorm stuff that I was just kind of showing you guys briefly. I really want to document that because I know that there's always people that want to see, what do you buy, and I'm honestly learning on the way. I've watched millions of videos about it, but I'm just spending as I go. I mean, I don't really know what I need and things like that. But I'm gonna try to talk about each thing. And we're actually gonna go dorm shopping while we're out here, like a little mini dorm haul. Just because it's easier to do some out here because I don't have to haul it back and forth from state to state. So annoying. So yeah, I'm really excited. Tomorrow's a huge day, so gotta get prepared for that. But I'm gonna sign off and see y'all tomorrow. Good morning, here we are. I'm a little tired, but that's okay. I'm finally ready. My allergies were kind of acting up this morning. They weren't supposed to. That's alright, we're over it. I mean, not really, but we're just gonna have to deal with it now. But yeah, so I'm really excited for today. We have a lot to do. I need to go look up where to park and all the things I need to know. There's always instructions with college, so I gotta do that. And I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to film today. I know that I'll be doing a lot of group stuff, like, I don't know, activities or something. I don't really know. Well, I'll need to figure that out. So I don't know how much you're gonna see after, or how much makes sense after this point, but I'm gonna head down to the university. I need to get some coffee, like stat, and then we'll get ready. And then, let me show you guys my outfit. This is my outfit. My necklace right here is from Kendra Scott. My shirt is from Ann Taylor Loft. I got it on clearance actually here in Virginia, I think 2 years ago, but I'm just now getting to wear it. That's okay. And then I'm wearing some shorts from Hollister, and I'm gonna wear some Converse. on the quad, and I'm just too tired to care. Just laying in the grass, not socializing. Just left the bookstore with tons of goodies. My gummy shark. Oh my god. Just left the bookstore with tons of stuff.
School pride.
I'm so tired, but it was so good. Met a lot of people. Have anything to say to the vlog?
Hey.
They had a separate orientation. We did one, they had a separate one, so
Separate.
it was kind of nice though to get to like know different things. I've been eating gummy sharks, so. See you in August. Let's see. Okay, I think we're rolling. So it is the next day after orientation. I'm wearing my JMU shirt, if you can't tell. I'm at my grandma's house. So I found a spot and I just popped myself down and I'm gonna do this little thing. Just gonna start talking about orientation. It was so much fun. I hope everyone sees this part of the video because it was so much fun and I got so many great clips just from everything. But there's no way I could record what actually happens. I mean, it was so fun. It was so good. I love JMU. Like, I can already say that. They did such a great job with introducing you to people and just getting you to know everyone, and just getting to know the campus and getting to know what they're about. They set the standards for the campus. They set the standards for their school. It was such a great orientation. So the first thing you do with orientation is you check in. So when you check in, they have the parents go one way and the students go the other. This is kind of like JMU's theme for their orientation. I don't know if other colleges do this, but JMU really focuses on getting your independence started with them because, you know, college is really hard. It's a big transition, but your parents, you know, they shouldn't really be involved. I mean, yes, they should be involved, but they can't come rescue you anymore like they can in high school. You know, there's 20,000 people going to JMU. There's just no way that they can deal with, you know, 20,000 plus parents. It's just not realistic. So they really work on parents, you'll go through your thing, students, you'll go through your thing. After you check in, we have to go take our ID photo. So either you've done that and you've submitted it online and you got it processed and approved. Mine didn't get approved, so I had to go take one, which was fine. There's a bunch of people that had to take theirs too, so I wasn't alone. And they give you this huge packet of information that you need from the school. So that was really awesome too. And they all were like freaking out. They were like, oh my god, wow, you're the girl from this place. I don't want to share where I live, but they were all freaking out because I literally am from across the country. So they were all like, what brought you to JMU? And so I had to tell them I'm from Virginia, I've got family here. I'm not crazy, I promise. Like, there's a process to this, but it was really fun. The OPAs are really cool. OPAs are the orientation peer advisors. They're basically college students that just help the new freshies with the process. They're really nice, really fun. Everyone meets up at Memorial Hall for the orientation or university welcome. I have my whole schedule here because I want to remember things in order. So we went to the university welcome. It was so good. They did a wonderful job of immersing the parents and the students to the process. It was so fun. They taught us the JMU cheer, the JMU Dukes. That was really fun. And it was just awesome. It was a great way to start the day. I really didn't even know what to expect from this day. So I was honestly just going to the university welcome like, all right, you know, like I just thought whatever. And then they have you go to more shuttles and everyone goes to something called Your College Home. So everyone meets with their major. So my major is psychology. I met with the psychology program and it was so awesome. You go there with your parents, but they make the parents sit in the back. Students have to sit in the front because they really want to talk to the parent, or they really want to talk to the students, and they want the parents to have some information, but they don't want them to be so involved. But yeah, it's a whole transition. So they talked to us. Like I said, I met with the psychology department, and they talked about how to get a degree in psychology and just like what you need to do and tons of opportunities you can do. And so I'm really excited about psychology. I thought it was amazing. I thought everything they had to say was really cool and really awesome. So yeah. So another thing I want to mention that JMU does is you go to orientation with certain majors in colleges that are kind of around the same realm. So my orientation was all people from the College of Health and Behavioral Studies. So there were nursing majors, that would be the health. Psychology is the behavioral studies. There were tons of different majors, and it was really, really awesome to be around people that had kind of like the same thing going on. And I thought that was just amazing because, you know, to be there with a bunch of engineering majors, you can't really connect with that. At least I couldn't with it as a psych major. So they really did a great job with thinking about, you know, how people have to interact. I mean, I don't know. I just thought that was really cool. So basically everyone I talked to was in the same realm I was. They're doing kind of like this similar things. So it was a really easy icebreaker. I mean, it was really awesome. So after we met with our college home, that's when they separate the students and the parents. So everyone gets assigned an OPA. They kind of split the psych department in half. And they took us into separate groups. So you're with like, I think 10 people. It's like you and 9 others. They don't have huge groups, but that's what kind of made it nice is because you got to know your group. And our OPA was really, really nice. I actually loved her. So sweet. Yeah, they take you outside on the quad and you kind of, I hate to say play games because it's not like you're playing games. Just, again, like icebreakers. Like, what's your name? Where are you from? You know, just like simple little things. And it's so awkward at first, but you really get to know your people. So it's really nice. Yeah, we just talked and did our thing, and it was really cool. So that was awesome, and that was called, I'm looking at my paper, that was called the peer discussion. And that lasted for like 45 minutes, and then we got to have lunch, which I was so excited about. Lunch was in D Hall. So D Hall is the newest dining hall on campus at JMU, and it is so nice. I've toured some colleges that were basically prison quality. I mean, this took dining hall to the next level. I mean, it was amazing. They had so much food, and it was actually good. Like, I was shocked about that. Our parents got to eat there too at a separate time. Because remember, our parents are completely away from us. I don't even know where my mom is at this point. She's going to certain meetings of her own. And so we had lunch. Our lunch was staggered. We went to lunch before they did. And I asked my mom, you know, how was lunch? And she loved it. And my mom, we're foodies. So to eat at a dining hall and actually like it, for us, is a big deal. So Jamie's got really good food. That was awesome. So yeah, lunch was really cool. I got to meet some girls. You know, we were just talking during lunch, and I met a girl that I really like. I don't want to like disclose her information. I don't know if she'll see this, but she was really, really cool. We got along really well, and she was really nice. So you get to meet a lot of people, which I thought was so much fun. So after lunch was over, the next thing we got to do was we had to go to this meeting called JM Truth. Like, I'll put it out on the board right here. And JM Truth is really interesting. So what they do is they pull you all together and they talk about the Title IX and like sexual misconduct and sexual assault prevention and alcohol and drug policies at the school. And that was really intense. I mean, not intense, but just serious, because college campuses are very dangerous. And that's just the nature of our society today. So they really talked to us about what was going to happen if you got in trouble with certain things and just everything like that. And it was really eye-opening, because I think that everyone thinks, oh, well, in college you party and everything, but a lot of it's not tolerated. So I felt like the university was setting a standard. Like, listen, this won't be tolerated, so this is what you can't do. And that was really nice, because it helped me feel more confident in the university that they were going to take care of things if things go wrong. Or, I mean, tons of things happen across this country with sexual assault, and I don't even want to, it's just so much. So that was a really nice seminar to talk about all the things that need to be talked about, really. The next part of orientation was our advisor meeting. So everyone got to go to their advisor, which is someone that helps you with your classes. And this was probably the best part. I mean, this is why you're essentially going to orientation, was to orient with the school and meet with your advisor. I mean, you got to get your classes scheduled and you got to get your classes all figured out. This was awesome for me. I love my advisor as well. She's really cool. And what's cool with the JMU is that they give you advisors with your college. I'm sure that that's probably true for many colleges out there. With my experience in JMU, My advisor is a psych professor. Like, she teaches a psych class, and you really got to know who they are and like the department. It was really awesome. So I met with my advisor. We figured out my classes. We got some things scheduled, and we talked about it and everything. And college is so confusing. There are so many classes you can take, so it kind of makes it confusing as what you need to do to graduate. Like, you actually need help on figuring out how to get certain credits to graduate, because you have to do these prereqs and get requirements for your major. You have to get stuff for your minor. You have to get, if you're declaring a minor, you have to get not extracurriculars, what is it called? I'm gonna forget it. An elective. You have tons of classes that you actually have to take that are electives. I mean, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that college you had to have electives, but you do. So they kind of talked about electives, and just, it's all a process. So they really helped me personally. I felt helped meeting with my advisor and just talking with her and just being like, hey, am I going to graduate? Am I on the right track if I have these classes? And the next thing we did was we had to go take this orientation program evaluation. And they basically, if you don't pass the evaluation, you don't get your JAC card, which is like your ID, your money, your everything to the university, your room key, everything. So you really need your JAC card. And after that, after our evaluation, we went outside in the quad and we just hung out, and there was ice cream for us, and people were throwing frisbees and playing ball, and it was really, really awesome. I actually laid under a tree. I was so hot and tired that I laid under the shade in a tree. People were probably like, who is that? I was so exhausted, I just had to lay down. So that was my on the quad experience. And after that, everyone just flooded to the bookstore, and that was my orientation. That was my orientation experience. One thing I really took away from JMU was that you're in a community. I mean, JMU is in Harrisonburg, Virginia. A kind of a small town, but it is a college town. JMU very much dominates Harrisonburg, but it's great if you're going to the school, because you want to have opportunities and you want to have experiences, and they can provide that. There were so many colleges I went to that I toured or I visited just because I thought, well, this is what I can afford, and I'll just go and I'll go see this, or I'll do this, or I'll do that. And I ended up choosing JMU. I didn't really know why. People were telling me, oh, that's a dumb decision. You're going to waste so much money flying back and forth, and it doesn't make any sense. And for some reason, I was just like, I have to go. Like, I just couldn't describe it. I understand now. You're getting so much of an experience going to JMU. So much. They have so much for students. They can provide you opportunities and experiences that'll last a lifetime. And what I thought was super interesting was when I was in the airport, I was wearing my JMU crew neck, as you guys saw. I don't know if you guys saw, but I was wearing a JMU sweater or whatever. And this guy came up to me in the airport in Chicago and said, oh my God, are you going to JMU? And I said, yeah, he's like, I graduated there. I absolutely loved it. Like, everyone I meet or I know or alumni I see has nothing but great things about JMU. Nothing but wonderful things. You actually get to know people, and they actually care about the students on their campus for more than just, we want to be the biggest, baddest school in Virginia. I mean, I just really felt a part of something there. I really, really did. And I just cannot wait to move in and get started. I just fell in love with JMU, and I didn't know why for the longest time. I didn't know why I fell in love, I just did. And then when you take more steps and you start chewing on more information that they give you, and you go to the Choices program and you go just learn a little bit more about JMU, it gets better and better and better and better and better every single time. So I'm convinced that JMU is the best school in the country. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope the person that needs to see this is seeing this, because I didn't see this, but here I am. So yes, like, comment. No, I'm not gonna say that. I don't really care. Do what you gotta do. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye. Orientation. So excited. Okay. Hopefully that was my thumbnail.